magnificent management of the squad, as well as his ability to
Look at
convince
that
players.
touch! Damn, look at that touch. This man was something, bro.
Has been his
Zidane
magnificent
was.
management
Look at
of
that
the squad,
touch!
as well as his ability to convince players.
Bro,
Pavon said. Cristiano
way too
Ronaldo
nice.
has been persuaded by.
How good was Zinedine Zidane? Without wasting any more time, guys, let's get straight into it.
When Zinedine Zidane was appointed manager of Real Madrid in January 2016, following the dismissal of Rafa Benitez, there was little evidence that
One of the... I'm going to cut the video in 8 seconds. That's what I'm trying to do. But that change of Zidane to Benitez is one of the most important moments in football of the 2010s decade. What Real Madrid went on to do, as we all know, what they went on to do to win the treble, not the treble, but to three-peat in the Champions League is just, man, what a moment.
that he would succeed. Hello everyone, welcome back to Flick It Football. That's why in today's video, we're going to discuss how good was Zidane. So make sure to watch this video till the end.
Yeah.
His managerial resume was scant. He had spent a season as one of Carlo Ancelotti's assistants in the Real Madrid dugout with little to do. He'd made no impression as manager of Castilla, Real Madrid's B team, which failed to gain promotion from Spain's third tier during the 2014-15 season. Then after a shaky start that included a 1-0 loss to Atletico Madrid.
I'm sorry. He's cooking right now, but this moment is just one of the most iconic moments in football. I have to say top 3 moments in football. In the final, a lot of people were saying at the time Zidane was the best player in the world because of the performance he put up in the World Cup. Then at the end of the game, he just does this, bro.
Then after a shaky
and then he
start,
retires. Bro, that's crazy. Yo, this moment is so crazy, bro. It's so funny, so funny.
that included
Anyways.
a 1-0 loss to Atletico Madrid in February 2016.
Let's focus,
his Real Madrid team took off. He brought home the coveted 11th Champions League title.
Yep.
He has a Spanish record unbeaten run of 40 games and is on the verge of winning Real Madrid's first league title since 2011-12, as well as becoming the first manager to win back-to-back Champions Leagues in the competition's current format. Was there any evidence that Zidane, a great footballer, could become a great manager? Is he
Not back to back. He won it back to back to back 3 times. Pour some respect on Zizou, man. Pour some respect on Zizou. He won it back to back to back.
a good or unlucky manager? According to John Carlin, author of White Angels, Beckham, Real Madrid, and the New Football, and columnist for El País, what makes a good coach or a bad coach is baffling and mysterious. It's part of football's allure. The fan usually chooses to give managers magical abilities, as if they were alchemists capable of transforming base matter into gold. Everything is constantly surprising. We make our decisions after the event. We can't predict anything ahead of time. The Zidane case is particularly instructive. Anyone who used logic and looked at the facts would not have predicted that he would be a successful coach. His experience was unremarkable. There is no way.
Why? Wait, I don't like that point. Why would you look at Zidane and not predict that he would be an amazing coach? One of the greatest minds we've ever seen in football. One of the best players technically that we've ever seen. Zidane's technical ability and elegance is out of this world. Again, the way he played, the brain that he had on the football pitch was insane. Why would someone not predict that to happen? Again, making a prediction and that prediction actually coming to fruition is 2 different things. So I understand the differences, but in terms of just predicting Zidane to be a good manager, why would anyone not make that type of prediction? I disagree with that point.
Real Madrid or any other Spanish first division club would have hired him as a first-team coach if his name wasn't Zinedine Zidane. He got there because of his name and his outstanding playing career.
Okay, that's fair now. Zidane definitely got them the Real Madrid managerial position because of his name, but as a prediction, why would someone not predict that Zidane would be a good manager? The only factor I can think of is experience as a manager, but yet again, the vast experience he has as a player is kind of makes up for it. Do you want to make the point that a lot of ex-players, for example Maradona, a lot of ex-players end up not becoming great managers? That's a fair. That's true, but that doesn't invalidate what Zidane could have done and what he went on to do.
Exemplifies the coach's mystique. He's been incredibly successful as Real Madrid manager, but if you ask me if he'd be successful if he went to Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea, or Manchester United next season, my instinct would be to say no. He'd be a disaster there.
Why?
But
You can't say that. You can't say that about someone who won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Say what you want about the players. Yes, he played with some of the best players of all time in Modric, in Ronaldo, in Benzema, Sergio Ramos, etc. But to do that 3 times in a row, you have to be a great manager to do that.
But who can say? Paco Pavón, who coined the phrase Zidane y Pavons while playing alongside Zidane during his 5 seasons with Real Madrid, says Zidane's collegiate nature has stood out to him. When he was a player, his way of relating to his teammates was also very good, and I believe that this has helped him greatly now as a trainer. Pavón points to the moment Zidane took over from Benitez as a watershed moment.
Yeah.
The cop-on from the Frenchman was exactly what the squad needed.
Even like from Zidane and the adjustments he made, like Zidane, as soon as he came in, that Casemiro adjustment was key for what Real Madrid were able to do. So as a manager, you're like, oh, I don't like this.
Benitez's overbearing tactics had not gone down well with all of his players. Zidane came into the locker room with a complicated situation, Pavón explained.
Yeah.
He brought peace of mind and common sense. Carlin also mentions Zidane's zen. He exudes a sense of calm, he said. He's the polar opposite of Jose Mourinho, who was excitable and sought scapegoats among referees while managing Real Madrid. Zidane presents an image of great balance. He's always extremely relaxed, somehow above the craziness of football. Zidane gained instant street cred as well. For over a decade, the replay of his stunning winning goal in the 2002 Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen has been the final scene in the montage of Real Madrid's glorious goals that play before home games at the Santiago Bernabeu. Perhaps Zidane's most notable achievement as Real Madrid coach has been his ability to keep an ego-laden squad on track.
And another thing, like what he's talking about, Zidane's presence in the dressing room, his ability to relate to his players. That's also part of being a manager. Like, let's not ignore that. Being a manager is not just about the O's and the X's on the whiteboard. Being a manager is also about managing your team correctly. That's why Sir Alex Ferguson gets so much praise. His one-on-one ability to relate to his players. His man-to-man ability to relate to his players. So it's like, that's also part of managing. That point of Zidane not being a great manager just really annoyed me. Sorry.
Used a lot of rotation, effectively playing a B team on the road for easier league ties. Only Sergio Ramos and Casemiro from his regular first team 11 started Saturday's 4-0 win over Granada. The key to Zizou's success has been his magnificent management of the squad, as well as his ability to convince players.
Touch! Damn, look at that touch. This man was something, bro.
Has been his
Zidane
magnificent
was,
management
look at
of
that
the
touch!
squad, as well as his ability to convince players, Pavón
Bro.
said. Cristiano
Way too
Ronaldo
nice.
has been persuaded by Zidane of the benefits of rest. He wants him to sing during the crucial months of April and May. For several years, an aging Ronaldo has struggled at the end of the season, notably missing the Champions League final in 2014 and 2016. According to Diario.
What? What? What did he just say? He missed what?
In May. For several years, an aging Ronaldo has struggled at the end of the season, notably missing the Champions League final in 2014 and 2016.
Cap. Bro. 2014 he scored in the final. 2016, like in both years, he scored goals in the final. He scored penalties in the final to help Real Madrid to win. What are you talking about? What is this? What is this guy waffling on about? Jeez.
According to Diario AS, he played every minute of every league game last season until the 34th game, more than any other player in the league. Only he was exhausted in the Champions League final against Atletico Madrid in Milan. Anyway,
Of course he was exhausted. It's a final, bro. It's a final. Of course he was exhausted.
That's it for today's video. We hope you liked the video.
Again, it is football. It is part of the reaction and commentating side of things when it comes to YouTube, to agree and to disagree at times. I think he made some good points. I think he made some bad points, but it is what it is. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description, of course. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of Zidane, and I'll see you guys soon.